Sorry we are so late. But we are here. It is just Derek and I for this evening until much later. Until hopefully Steven can join at the end of this stream. But for right now, it's just the three of us.
Two of us.
Two of us. Thank you. But hello, Sunny and Catskills and Meta and The Wall, SoCal RMD, G, Fuzzy. What am I missing? DK Aspie. Ray. Yeah.
Playing Big Book of Madness.
Yeah, we're playing Big Book of Madness tonight. We don't have a how to play for this one. I could make links count. Hi, Sailor B. This needs to go here. We're busy getting the stuff set up, so we were ready to go. I've got the rulebook handy because that's who I am as a person. Let's see. Announcements. Are there any announcements tonight other than what I've already said?
No.
No. But reminder that we are going to be taking a brief hiatus starting on November 1st, going all the way until November 15th. So we'll be back on the 18th.
Sure.
Is that right?
I don't know.
15, 16, 17, 18th. Yeah, we'll be back on that Monday, the 18th. That's so... We've been streaming for a year. We haven't really taken a break, so we're gonna take that small little 2-week break so Steven and I can focus on our show, and so Derek can clear his head and play all of the Overwatch and Fortnite that he wants.
They assume what I'm gonna do.
Am I wrong?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have plans.
Okay.
They'll not be here.
Mass Effect. You're still working on the third one, right?
I'm still working on the second one. I think I'm done. I got Thancreo's Fortnite's back. It's not necessary. I beat it so many times.
I mean, that's cool. Yeah, we'll be back. That's not until the 1st of November, so we're taking a couple weeks off just so we can get our heads straight and all of that. But right now it's Spook Month. We are sitting at 619 followers, which means we are math 31 away from our goal of 650 followers. Join us if you haven't yet.
Dick Gatsby, I haven't played a Call of Duty game since the second Modern Warfare game came out. It's been a while. They're all the same, or at least they were for a while. But the Outer Worlds comes out soon, and the new Star Wars game comes out soon. So those I'm excited for.
Yeah, smoosh the hot button. Exactly. But I think that's everything.
I don't know what
Maybe?
else to do.
It's Wednesday. I hope you all had a good Wednesday. And a good halfway through the week. Halfway done with the week. We have Halloween parties coming up for us. We've got 2 in the next 2 days. Because
It's true. There's a Halloween party on a Thursday night.
I know. And it's always the big one too. It's the okay.
What?
It's always the big one that we always like to go to too. But they moved it.
Did you not plan on drinking at
I don't know.
Special
Okay,
Halloween party?
I hadn't at that one.
Why?
Well, because I know that Fridays might be a little bit more.
Drink is drink. I'll drink 2 nights in a row.
So.
I'm still young.
Yeah, so you will see. We'll post some pictures in the Discord of Halloween costumes and things. If you're new and you're just joining us, we're a board game house. We play board games on the internet for you. I have so many things going off right now.
They must be just for you because I'm not getting anything.
But we play board games on the internet. We're 3 friends. Currently, Skelly Boy is taking the place of our
The skeleton's much cooler
third.
than...
Skelly Boy. Taking the place of our third one while he is at rehearsal. His rehearsal goes until like 9, so he might make it back. He
we'll
might not.
Before then.
We don't know. I know his diet's really working. We will not be done before then.
Yeah, we'll be done before then.
So, Mandarin enchilada shuffle.
What's an enchilada shuffle? Why is it funny?
Echidna shuffle? We're talking about the board games that we've done previously, is what they were.
Oh.
Yes. Follow us on our socials. Follow us on our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook. We post things there. Come join us. Come join us in the Discord where we have fun times and talk to each other.
My shoulder really hurt.
Is it?
Yep. I don't know why.
You didn't stretch out before we started the stream. Gotta like get those
No, it's hurt all day. I've had a pinched nerve since high school, and for some reason, the last couple of days, it's decided to act up.
Pinched nerve that may or may not have been caused by me.
No.
No.
Aaron.
Oh.
Wingate.
Oh.
You remember when I was a freshman and I weighed 125 pounds and I had to hoist her up?
Yeah. Then? I thought it was the flip.
No. I mean, maybe, but...
Wouldn't you know we could actually get the flip?
Listen, I don't know. I heard it. It's a sports injury.
Sports! But yeah, okay, so... Here... Oh my.
Jesus.
That's super bright. Give me just a minute. Steven set all this up before he left.
Obviously not.
Well, to be fair, this wasn't out before he left. I need this one. But it won't take very long. So Derek, vamp. I'll even give you music.
I don't even know what to tell you. The people who won games during our special 1-year anniversary episode, those games are going to be going out soon. We're actually working on getting a P.O. box so that it's easier to send stuff to us if that's your jam. There have been people who have asked if they could send stuff to us, and we don't have a P.O. box, and like,
wow,
you don't know, my guy. People could be killers. So we didn't want to give out the home address, which is where we stream from. So we're trying to get a P.O. box and work that out. But those will go out as soon as we can get all that sort of together. I don't know. Follow us on YouTube to catch up on some of the VODs. I know that some of the new people, some of the people that have joined us recently and are now part of the neighborhood are trying to catch up on some of our VODs and stuff. Cool. Thank you guys for subbing on YouTube. It is all up there. How to plays, VODs, all kinds of stuff. That's much better for my headache and for the board.
Did you take something for you?
Earlier this morning at work.
So no, you didn't.
I've been having such a hard time at work. I just could care less at this point. I finished Mad Men, which was just great. If you've never watched Mad Men, I highly recommend it. When it was on TV, I was sort of too young to sort of absorb everything that was going on, but like as an adult sitting down and watching it, it was so great. It like so great. So that's my recommendation for the month. I moved on now. I started I watched the first handful of episodes of Peaky Blinders today, and while it's a good show, and I mean like it seems like it's going to be good. It's not for me, it's not something that I can binge. Like, I watched 4 episodes, I think, and I was like sort of overloaded and didn't want to watch anymore, so I watched the new Baywatch instead. But
Who do you want to be?
I don't know.
But yes, Catskills, this is a very pretty game. This is Big Book of Madness by Iello Games, because we love Iello
I
Games.
think I'm gonna be the Tentacle Boy.
I don't think you've ever been him before.
I'm more of a fire person, and the fire guy in this game sort of a douchebag.
You could be the girl.
She's mean.
No, she's just kind of a BA.
She looks mean. And Leafy Girl is kind of too sexy for me to play it off.
Ooh, Power Rangers. That's so fun. That's so fun. So, this game, basically what has happened is the students of...
Not Hogwarts.
Not Hogwarts. Elementary college.
What?
Yes. Students of elementary college. We are young magicians. We have stumbled upon...
Magicians?
Mm-hmm. We have stumbled upon the Big Book of Madness. Which has a bunch of monsters in it. So basically we're going to be fighting monsters each round. Each monster can be defeated by a certain number of cards. It's easier to explain as we go along. The coolest part of this game is the Big Book of Madness itself, which is this here, which is, I can't show you completely, but it is a stack of cards that you choose randomly at the beginning of the game, which I think is pretty cool. Throughout the game, we can get things like Madness, which if we run out of Madness cards to receive, or we have, I think, 3 in our
I have never really
hand.
absorbed the rules to this game.
Right, so I'll be reteaching it.
I mean, I think I know how to do it.
I'm trying to remember how many if you have in your hand.
You can have 5 in your support.
You must take all mask cards when the deck is empty. You fail to vanquish the monster. All players limitedly due to Madness. Where is the Madness? Acquire an element card. Cure. Madness.
Clyde Man
madness,
thinks it's 5 madness in your hand.
Madness. I think that's right. That sounds right to me.
DKSB, I don't know if we've ever played it with 2 people.
It is possible to play with 2 people. It's probably going to be really difficult because this is a surprisingly difficult game.
We'll be able to tell you when this is over if it's good for 2 people. I'm sure that it is. I feel like a game wouldn't have 2-player.
6 Madness in your hand.
It wouldn't have the ability to play it as 2 people unless it was good. At least I hope that that's.
Alright, so we've picked our people. This is my girl, because 1, she is on my bag that I painted, and 2, she has an owl, so
A plump owl.
it was a no-brainer that she's going to be who I pick. Derek, do you want to show your character?
I am this emo water boy because I like octopuses and he has tentacles coming behind him.
So each of us have special powers. Mine is I can draw a card each time I destroy a curse, which will be out here.
You can do what?
I can draw a card each time I destroy a curse.
Sure. And I can make a value 1 air card, any element of my choice. Which seems weird because he's a water boy. DK Aspie, yes, this is a co-op game.
You have to work together to defeat the monsters that come out of here. And that's probably why I have not absorbed the rules. We each have a set number of spells as well. That we all start with the same spells. We have growth, which lets us draw a card. We have telepathy, which lets one other player take an action, so you basically just give somebody an action. You have combustion, which destroys one card from your hand, which could be a madness card. And then you have ice, which you get to place one card from your hand into support. Basically what that support thing does, you have five slots available, and you can put your cards into support so that the other players can use those cards to defeat the monster that comes out of the book. When a monster comes out, it's going to tell you to put out a certain number of these challenge cards, and those challenge cards are going to have values on them. Then we have to play the elemental cards from our hand that equal those values to get rid of the curse. And then if we get rid of all the curses, we defeat the monster. If we don't defeat the curses, we lose to the monster and bad shit happens.
Yes.
Yep.
I do find it interesting because you say that you didn't absorb anything, and yet
I know how the game works. I don't know. I know how it works. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I am looking for a specific thing. Please keep talking.
This is from our friends at Iello Games. They were actually one of the first board game companies to reach out to us and be like, you guys are doing good work. We developed our affinity for them the first time we went to Gen Con. They had a great booth. They had great sales. We picked up a lot of their games. And then shortly after that, when we started the stream, we played a lot of their games, and they jumped on board and were like, oh, this is a great format. You guys are doing good stuff. And now we are in contact with them, and they let us have the press tour when we went to Gen Con this year. It was very nice. Check out Iello Games. They have so many cool stuff. There's so much cool stuff. They do Tokyo was Battle for Tokyo. King of Tokyo, where you have the monsters. They do Nessos that we've played on here. They do Mexico, which is one of my favorite Iello games. They do. Please, Megan, jump in here because I don't care.
I think it's hilarious that you left off your favorite game.
Bunny Kingdom, which is great, that we still don't have the expansion for, and I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because they ran out of Gen Con. We didn't get it. But I still want it. Also,
Ishtar, which is releasing, I think, tomorrow.
Troll and Dragon, we got to play at Gen Con with Sunny. She's right. Yeah, there you go. We used to, before the stream started, we used to play games outside of the stream a lot. Now that we do the stream, we don't play games outside of the stream ever. So that's interesting.
We do sometimes.
Bunny Kingdom. Neon Froggy, if you've never played Bunny Kingdom, you need to go buy that shit right now. It's so good.
Alright, so. Great. Okay. So each one of these, we have.
Hold on, Fuzzy. That is not a short skirt. That is a school acceptable skirt. It's just the wind is blowing.
I mean, it's a little short.
No, the wind is blowing, and she's in a power stance.
She is in a power stance.
The age range for this boy is 14 plus. Not for content.
It's difficult.
It's very difficult, and there is a little bit of thinking involved. But it's 14 plus for those reasons, not for content reasons.
I mean, unless, kids get scared of these scary monsters. Alright, so this one we
That's
have...
just ghost version of Danny DeVito.
I mean, sort of. He's playing a bagpipe that has an eye.
It's like a beholder bagpipe.
Beholder bagpipe. So this one we have a leaf, fire, and air. So earth. Oh, sorry. Earth, fire, and water. Earth. Fire. And water. Come out. Alright, so we need 4 leaves. 4... I don't know why I keep saying leaves. Earth, 4 fire, 4 air. If we defeat the curse, we'll get each player who has a free support slot places the top card of their deck into their support. And if we lose, we destroy the top 2 cards of our deck if we don't defeat the monster. So...
Do I shuffle my deck?
Yes, shuffle your deck. Draw 6 cards. In each of the corners here, this corner right here, we have what the next monster on the other side of this page is. So we know what kind of elements that we need to be gathering as well for the next phase. Also, all of your turns are actually listed on the back of the player cards, which we can, if you'll give me the extras, I would actually like to have one out here. I don't have to keep looking at the book. So I can do this and have my turn. So.
Hello, Dafish.
Hi, Dafish.
Okay.
All right, so we're starting at the first one, so we have this first round to decide what we're going to pick
Basically a free round.
Whenever this moves, if there is still a curse there, that curse will be enacted, which can really suck. Also, each player receives 1 madness in their support. So we're starting the game.
Great. Balls.
With a couple madness here. Alright.
Now, to use these spells,
yes,
what do I have to do?
you have to pay.
Okay, one of the things.
Mhm.
Okay, got it. Sure.
You have to pay one of the things. Alright, so, can Ahmad put in
You can go
Steven
first.
picks?
Nope, you can go first.
Okay, I'm gonna go first. Also, did my music not start?
No, it's playing. Now it's off.
Is there a reason why I don't hear it? There it is. Quiet. Why is it so quiet? I can't hear it. There it is. Okay. What you doing?
Looking at the new spells. One player can discard 1 card, then draw 1 card. Place 1 card from your hand in support, then draw. Ooh. Destroy 1 card. Okay, I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Okay. Are you able to do this one?
I can do half of it.
Half of it. Okay. Cool. Great. Awesome. Wow. Are you able to do any of them?
All the way?
Mm-hmm.
Nah. I only have 6 cards in my hand.
Some of your cards are worth 2.
I have 1 card that's
So.
worth 2.
But do you have anything that, like, are you close to finishing any of them? Is this the one that you're closest to?
I have 3 waters.
All right.
But I was going to use some of them.
No one's getting music?
What? It's playing? Is it just turned down real low?
It might be just turned down real low. You all hear it now? Maybe?
Like a light piano? I mean, it's playing.
Hi, Spiketon! I want to turn it up too loud. Okay. There, you're hearing it. Cool. It was just set real low, which I'm sure Steven did for a reason, but didn't tell me what the reason was. So... Alright.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. Also, hello, said Belmont. Hello, Clyde.
So those replace.
Yes, they replace
Sure.
these.
Sure.
And the more you...
And you have to pay the cost in the top right corner.
Yes.
Okay.
To get them. Okay.
Concentration phase, refresh your spells. Monster phase, advance the invocation marker. Apply curse effects. Action phase, learn a spell, cast a spell, gain an element card, destroy a curse. Recuperation phase. Okay, I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Are you getting rid of any curses?
No. I thought you had to wait till you were on the thing to do it.
No.
You just have until that turns over.
No, we have until 5 to complete them.
Oh.
It's just if we don't get them before we land on them, then the thing at the bottom happens.
When it lands on it.
Yeah, so on our next turn when we go to here, each of us are going to have to destroy the top card per deck.
Destroy.
Which means it's out of the game. Because you have a choice of curing your madness or destroying your madness. Those are 2 very different things. If you cure your madness, it goes back into the pile. If you destroy it, it's out of the game, which means there are less... There's a smaller amount of madness here. If we run out of madness to get, we lose. So. Not Daphne. It looks like,
It does look like Daphne.
No, not Daphne.
From there, it does look like Daphne. I mean, she's
Velma.
got it. You're right. The
Thank
hot
you.
one.
Velma. Daphne is purple. Okay, so I'm going to discard this water. And, no, it's already like bolted so far. Discard this water. I was gonna try and get our stuff
Zoom
onto
out.
it because we should be able to see everything.
Yes, it looks like Velma. But I understood what you were saying.
Zoom. That went so far. So much further than I anticipated. Let's go like there. There we go. So at least now you can kind of see. And I can scoot my cards over. And Derek, you can scoot yours like over here. There we go.
My support, you mean?
Well, your support is on your you can see your spots for support.
That's only 3.
Yes, you only have 3 spots for support.
I thought you had 5 spots.
Alright, I'm gonna spin this. Spin this to use my ice here, and I'm gonna put a card from my hand into support, which is gonna be this one. And then I'm going to spend these 2 to get a 2. They can't do anything else. Ice cream is always a good decision.
Oof. Okay. But you can't get rid of the green one.
No, I cannot. I only have 1 green card. And
that support, can I use it?
this, yes,
Yeah, okay.
you can use this.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and spin this because it's the only one that I have. And draw a card. Growth. Great. Great.
So that's the end of your turn.
No. Yes. It's the end of my turn.
Alright. So my turn.
Alright, so that's the end of my action phase. Means I draw back up. Now it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I was gonna do something, but now I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I should. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to...
What you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm going to spin these 2 green to get a green. I'm going to spin these 2. This is 3 water with your water.
Wait, hang on. I'm checking something. Because I thought that we had, you did the,
Goodbye, Defish.
Bye, Defish! Game. Start with the concentration phase. Right just over here, which is when all your stuff, when your spells, and then the monster. Okay, the monster tracker moves after my turn.
After every turn, it moves?
After every turn.
So,
Which seems
we just
excessive.
destroy the top card of our deck.
Yes.
Great. So I'm going to do all those things that I did to get rid of this.
Okay.
I'm just going to toss it up here. Gain. Destroy a curse. Discard the indicated element. Get. I thought that was destroying a curse. I thought that was a curse.
What is a curse?
So I get a value 2 element of the card of my choice. Discard the indicated element. Gain it. Yes. Okay. Okay. And then I will play this. No, I won't. I'm going to hold on to it.
Yes, you do. A good, yeah. If you have the ability to put a fire into your...
Okay. I will, on my turn, I can use a 1 air card to turn into any element. I would do that to make it a water, and then I will put this in my support.
Okay.
That is all that I can do. So now I have to draw back up to 6.
Alright. This game has...
2 of
Two for
each
each
type, so 8.
Yeah, so 8. 8 different characters. It is up to 5 players. Bless you. Okay, so this moves forward. We each receive a madness in our discard pile. That's my discard pile. This is my hand, right?
The madness cards are a little creepy. It's a little gypsy who is hanging from a rope for some reason. Don't know what she did.
In a padded room. Alright, so we did this.
It's your turn. So that
My turn.
moves.
It did. I moved it.
Okay.
It moved to
Got it.
3.
Sure.
So now my spells get refreshed. So I'm going to...
No, the rope's around her feet.
It's around her foot.
I'm sorry.
It's around her foot. She's hanging by her foot. It's a chain around her foot. She's been bound.
It's not dark. They're keeping her safe from herself.
Alright, so I'm going to...
I'll just flip this around so it's less scurry.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Maybe she did it to herself because she's crazy.
I don't know. She's got the madness. I'm going to use this
Sure.
to get rid of the fire curse.
Bye, Spiketon. Enjoy your
Bye,
sleep.
Spiketon. We miss you. We love you. I'm pretty sure that this right here is off of this. Okay, so this goes away. Woo! Boom. Curse is destroyed. I'm going to take this one
Because you can.
because I destroyed a curse.
You destroyed the fire curse.
Element of your choice.
Oh, got it. Sure.
Because I destroyed a curse, I get to draw a card. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use this ice to put that here. Okay. Do you... Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do anything else. I actually... No, because I like having this option of having another player take an action. I'm gonna hold.
Okay, so you're done.
That's all. I'm done, so I'm gonna draw back up. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. It's gonna go here.
Okay. So, I am going to... turn this air element into a water element to pay 2 to get the cool head.
Okay.
I am then going to...
I know what my last card is.
Oof. Maybe I shouldn't do that. No, I can't. I can't do that. I want to do that. I can't. I am gonna... Shoot.
Do you have...
No. I'm trying to figure out how to get that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a risk and make this air a plant and draw a card.
Didn't you just use that to make it a plant?
I have a 2 plant in here.
Oh.
I was taking a risk.
Gotcha.
And it did not pay off.
I understand. I get it.
We have a turn.
You have a turn.
So I'm going to use my water card to put a card in support, and that card in support is going to be Green Boy.
Okay.
I will...
That's smart.
If I give you an action, can you do anything?
No.
Okay.
No. I can do nothing. Hey, Gibby! It's been a minute.
Oof. I'm going to discard 2 fires to get a 2 fire.
Okay. It has.
And then I'll end my turn because I can't do anything else.
Okay. So go ahead and draw up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, let's hope that...
Oof. Yeah, now I get him.
Okay, cool. No, that's fine. That's good. So we're going to move on to the next round.
We are at turn 5.
Yep. My ice comes back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay an air
Mm-hmm.
to use telepathy to let you take an action.
That's 4.
That's 4. So go ahead and take one of your choice. That defeats that. I'm going to spend these 2 to get a 2 here. Question, when I defeated
The curse.
fire,
You took a...
did I take one from you?
What? No. I didn't have anything out.
Okay. I was just making sure that I didn't use one of your
No.
things when I did it. Okay. And that is all I'm going to do. Which means we defeated this monster on this page of the Grimoire.
We did it! Danny DeVito's dead!
Alright, so each player who has a free support slot places the top card of their deck in their support.
Nice. Useless for the next round.
Useless for the next round.
But nice.
So, this goes here.
New mon card.
A new monster comes out.
It's... Ooh, what is it?
Ew.
It's a...
Scary guy.
Cyclops with fingernails. He's reaching through a hole in the book.
Mm-hmm. So, this moves down. We're playing on the easy level
Sure.
because this game is hard. So, we're not adding any of the 4 yet.
Right. But we do add
Add a green.
an air.
An air. And
Fire.
a fire. Once it's been opened, you have to defeat all of the monsters.
The pages flip on their own. Like... What was that movie? What was that movie? Where the kid goes to the library and then gets sucked into the books and
Is
it's
that the
like
one that you really
animated.
love?
It's so
Page
good.
Master?
Page Master! Oh my god, I had all of those books. I had stuffed versions of all of those books. It was so great. If you've never seen Page Master, you need to go watch it because you get to go through so many movies. You get to see Moby Dick, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Treasure Island. Like, it's so cool and it's such a cool, like, okay, Who Framed Roger Rabbit took the idea of live action mixed with animation, right? This movie sort of jumped off from that same idea, and it went from live action to this kid gets sucked into these books, and sometimes he's animated, sometimes he's not, but no matter what, he always has this trio of books, horror, fiction, and fantasy. The fairy one, I don't remember what her name was, but like the horror book looked like Frankenstein's monster as a book. The fantasy one was a pirate. He had an eye patch and a peg leg, and then there was a fairy book. It's just so good. If you've never seen Page Master, you gotta go watch it. Find it somewhere because it's just fantastic, and also it's a little scary.
Most of those movies from our childhood were scary.
Worth it.
Okay, so this moves here. Derek, it is your turn.
Yes, and I only have 4 cards.
Why do you only have 4 cards?
Because I had to use them to get rid of the last thing.
Oh.
So, what will I do on my turn? Well, I am going to spend 2 to get the cool head now.
Okay.
I'm going to spend this water to do the cool head action, which lets me place 1 card from my hand in support and then draw 1 card. So, support, and then I have to shuffle.
Shuffle for... What are you doing?
Put 1 in support and draw 1.
Okay.
Sure. And then... Balls. I will...
No such luck on the 2. Green.
No.
You.
I'll spend this 2 to get
Another 2.
another 2.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so this goes... Are you done? Also, can we talk about the first play, or the marker that moves around the board?
I'm going to make this air a green so that I can draw. Is that in your support?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it a green, and I'm gonna finish the green card.
Cool. You don't take the spell.
Sorry.
It goes back into my hand. That's why I was asking about the fire card. All right. So take a 2 of your choice.
Yeah.
It really is. It's so cute.
No more cards. That's my turn.
Okay. This moves because we defeated that. We are good.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and draw up. I am going to get rid of this one. Whatever this is.
Air.
Air.
So you get to draw 2.
I get to draw a 2. And I'm actually going to take... I'm going to take a fire.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a lot of fire?
Oh, this gets turned. So I'm going to... I also get to draw a card. Okay. I'm going to hope that maybe you can help. I'm going to put water so I can put a fire into my support. And then I'm going to spend these 2 to get a 2 air. That is legitimately all that I can do.
Okay.
So, because it's all that I can do, that's going to move, which means we are going to have to do this.
So madness goes in our discard.
Yep.
Titties. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. Oh no! Skelly boy!
There
Skelly
isn't
boy!
a whole lot that I can do, actually. I will...
Oh no, Skelly boy! Moment of silence for Skelly boy. Oh, I hate this one, because this is the one that always sounds like it's like stuck.
I'm going to spend 2 green to get this stone skin action.
Skelly boy is back. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to use the stone skin ability to destroy this madness card. So that's nice. I'm going to use the cool head action to place 1 card from my hand into support. And draw a card.
Finding with the little... Oh, she's in. She's gonna start clawing at the
There's
door.
2 fire on the table.
2 fire... Skelly. 2 fire on the table.
Can you do anything with 2 fire on the table?
I don't know. Maybe. Let me look. Yes.
Do it. I'm using the telepathy action to tell you to do it.
So I destroyed a curse, which means I get one of these things, and I'm going to take green one, and then I get to draw a card. Okay. Skelly boy's back. Not happy. No. He might stay.
Okay.
Still one of Steven's.
And I can't do anything with this,
Seltzer
so that
wipes.
is the end of my turn.
All right. So sometimes we've skipped these and just been like, oh, we don't need it. But I feel like that was always really dumb of us.
Does it say once you defeat the monster, you have to move on?
Maybe we do have to move on to the... Maybe that's why we did it.
Okay, doing alright. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Megan's looking up in the rules if once we defeat all of the curses and the monster, does that mean we end our turn and we don't get two free rounds, or what's happening? It'd probably be under defeating a monster or some such. If you're new, we're Board Game House. We play board games. Tonight we're playing Big Book of Madness, which is apparent because the cover of the box is just above us. It's from Iello. We do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a lot. If you're new, hit that follow button up there. We would love for you to be part of the community. Our community is great. Join our Discord. You will find out immediately how great it is. If you are new and you're bored, you know, when we're not streaming, go check out our YouTube and catch up on everything.
Is that Derek on the box cover?
Who? Why would that be me?
I mean, I guess you could be this one, but that doesn't look like you. Its hair does, though. Kind of. If your hair was straight.
My hair's not straight. That's the end of my turn, Megan. It is your turn.
Okay,
Does
it doesn't say. It just moves on.
Okay.
Which allows us to get...
Not that miniskirt.
some extra stuff going on. These two things need to be flipped over. So we now have Ice Touch. One other player draws one card, then places one card from their hand in support. Bark Skin. One player may destroy an identical pair of element cards from their hand or the support pool, then add one value 2 of the same element to their hand. Oh, it's to their hand, not to their... I was like, can't you already do that? It's to your hand, not to your discard pile. So... I've asked him before if he would let me straighten it. I've never actually... Done it.
Is that...
It's my turn.
Yes.
One player can discard one card, then draw one card. Okay. I'm going to... bring this... Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to discard 2. And put her there. And that is all I'm going to do on my turn.
Okay. Well, I am gonna... what do we have coming up? Air, water, and fire?
That's usually the thing, is like people with like super curly hair, even if you straighten it, it's eventually just going to curl back up, which I think his actually would curl back up.
I'm going to spend this single blue to do cool head and put this 2 into support. I'm going to use this green to destroy a card from my support and then receive one higher value card to this card. I'm going to destroy this. And get a Fireboy. Air card. Fireboy.
We love you too, Meta.
What's that top air thing?
Receive one card in your hand from another player's hand or from the support pool. So you can bring it back into your hand.
Not worth it.
I tend to agree. So that's my problem is that I like the telepathy card too much. So.
Well, I think that's it. That's all my turn.
All right. So the monster has been destroyed. So we're here. We cure all the madness in the support pool. Hey.
Cured. I destroyed mine.
You destroyed yours. Cool. So, we good?
No, what
This
happened?
monster has been defeated. So now we're moving here.
Scary mustachio gentleman.
All right. We did not do the thing here.
Oops.
It's too late now. Place one madness under each curse. The player who destroys that curse places the madness in their discard pile.
Gross.
Yeah, that sucks. 2. We're actually going to have 4 this round. It starts with this one. Add 1 earth token on all other curses. Player must spend an additional earth to defeat them. Okay. I was looking here, I'm like, why aren't you handing me an earth? Okay, so we need 3 earth tokens from the box.
Not yet, though.
Yes. Oh,
Nope.
yeah, not yet, but just like keep them there for now. I believe it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna take some risks, kids. Alright, so I'm going to...
I can do it. I can do it.
I can't let you do it.
Why?
Because I don't have anything to let you do it.
Sure.
And it's my turn.
Got it.
So, risking it for the biscuit. So I'm going to play this to draw a card. Didn't help. Didn't help at all. But I can actually do some other things though that might let us get rid of that one.
Okay.
So I'm going to destroy this curse.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's gone. Bye-bye.
You get
I get
that
this in
your
my discard pile.
and then you get to draw a 2.
I get to draw 2 of my choice, which I'm going to take... I'm going to take a leaf. And I also get to draw a card. Great. Awesome. Wow. I'm going to discard this. Go ahead. Or wait. That. To get rid of this.
Mm-hmm. So you get a 2 and a 1.
2. I'm going to take 2. Take your turn. Take an action.
Okay. There she is.
I love the pumpkin
That is 1 of each because I'm turning this air into a green.
into a green. Smart.
Which means this goes away.
That goes away. This goes into your pile.
And I get a 2.
Mhm.
That 2 is gonna be a Ooh, green.
And then it's still my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to heal myself by getting rid of this 2 green to get rid of that madness, which ends my turn completely.
Yeah.
That was a great round. Yes.
Except now this next round's gonna suck.
Yes.
I can't do anything.
Yes. 4, 5, 6. Is it possible for you to let me do things?
Yes.
You have the thing to let me do things?
Mm-hmm.
I can.
You can get rid of it.
Sure can.
And you will have done it.
And you did this one?
Because you let me.
Yeah, because okay, but that's not the point of the game. Is just getting rid of the stuff. Because then we can spend the next 3 preparing for this one. Unless you would like to discard 2 of your top cards and just wait until you're making you steal your dice rolls. No, Skelly Boy. The arms are so short.
Okay, go ahead.
Skelly Boy, take your seat. Don't fall. Okay, here, let me go.
Just don't worry about it.
But I like him sitting there. Okay. Also, now you only have 1 madness in your discard.
That's why I allowed you to do
all the madness in my discard.
That's why I allowed you to do
I figured. Okay, so that allows me to take a 2. I'm going to take a flyer. Wow, that was as kickish as I've been in a long time. And I'm going to draw a card.
And I can't do anything with this, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So this moves. Hi, Dragon. I'm going to discard 3 of the air to get a 3 air. And I'm going to discard 2 to get a 2. That's all that I can do. So many elements. Also, so much madness.
I'm going to spend 2 water to do the cool head and put this 2 air into my support. I'm going to... Oh, I don't have to use the 2 water. I'm going to use the 1 water to do it. I'm going to... I'm not going to do that. Okay. I will use these 2 green to get a 2 green.
Okay.
And I'll use this 2 water to get a 2 water. And hold on to this because can't use it. Alright.
Okay, wait, hang on. So this was you. This was me. No, this was me. This was you. This was me. This was you. This is me. Okay. I was afraid that we had missed one.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm going to keep on just preparing for the next couple rounds. So I'm going to get a 3 here. Two, and then I'm actually going to keep these 2 in my hand. Which means this.
Gibson, I don't think that children are worth
Let's go in here.
How did I get a madness?
You had it in there for a while. Also, you got one of the madness from here.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I have.
Okay. So, we defeated the monster. Each player...
Okay, I apologize.
You should apologize for that. It's not nice. Each player receives 1 value 2 card into their discard pile. Which value 2 card would you like, Derek?
Water.
Water. I will take fire. Okay. So this turns. Each player destroys the first 2 cards of their decks.
Destroys?
Yep. Ouch. And ouch. Couldn't have been my madness card, could it? One of my 4 madness cards. Derek? It's your turn. So
Put stuff in.
this moves down, so we have this one here. Okay. Each player discards their hand, then draws 5 cards if we get to there.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen.
Which is not great for me.
I'm going to do it.
Nice. Okay.
And then I'm gonna use this.
Take your card first.
I'm gonna use this air and turn it into a green.
Okay.
And destroy a card from my hand.
Okay.
And get one of a higher value. And that will be there she is.
Aww, that's awesome. I was gonna say that put a very hilarious mental image in my head. So
Well, good. Okay, that is all my cards, and that's the end of my turn.
okay, so this moves. There's nothing there, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right.
Wow. Jesus. All of the water.
I mean that's good. Derek, I'm going to use your to destroy this curse. I'm gonna take a green for reasons. Draw a card. Okay, cool. I am kind of screwed. I'm going to discard this 2 element to heal myself. And I can't finish this one. So I'm going to use my 3, which sucks, to get a 3. And then that's all that I can do. unless you can do something and want to do something this round. Because I can let you take that action if you want. Yes, hot glue will work with cork.
Yes, why don't you let me do it?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to use this to do my cool head action. Lets me put a card from my hand into support.
I guess the bigger thing is what are you making with it? Because and what thickness is the cork? Because if you get really like thin cork, it's possible that if there's like stuff like a big thing of cork and then like a small thing of glue, it'll like pop out and like crumble around that hot glue. But if you have like sturdy cork and you're doing it over a large thing, you should be fine. People hot glue cork, like actual corks, all the time.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So we draw back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then it moves. We all put the top 3 cards in our discard pile.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's my turn. And here's what I'm going to do.
You all want to talk about depressing and sad? I went to finish my book today. Like my book purse. Not a book. And I went and got air dry clay. So it would work. So I could make the things and make the stuff and it would dry. I guess it got too hot in my car because it just like crumbled into my hands when I opened it up. And I was real sad. Yeah. Like, I tried, like, I was like, well, maybe if I, like, heat it up with my hands, it'll just, like... Sometimes clay will get, like, crumbly, and all you gotta do is just, like, roll it with your hands, and it'll be fine. No, it just, like, crumbled into more pieces, and it just... So sad. I only needed it for, like, very small things. I literally just needed it for the, like, stitching on the book. So I'm gonna actually use... I think Steven said he had some, like, actual, like, string up here that I could use, and I might try that instead. And then just, like, paint it or throw some, like, eyeshadow on it to, like, age it. What'd you do?
A lot of stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna try that. I was gonna go get yarn and just, like, dip it into,
Coffee?
No, I was actually just gonna dip it into Mod Podge and put it on there because then it would just dry on the thing. It would just glue on there. But I just want it stated that I still can very much not do this.
I am 3/4 of the way there. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so this
I already moved it.
You already moved it. Alright, so this turns. There's no curse, so in that case, I'm going to do this. Put a 3 there. Do this. Get another 3. Do this to cure that.
How do you cure that?
Heal yourself. Discard 2 of an element.
Sure.
Oh well.
I was gonna hot glue corkboard and use it for pins. Yes, you would absolutely be fine to do that.
So that's the end of your turn. I will be doing something. I'm going to use this to do my cool head action, which is going to put this there. Lets me draw 1. Balls. We are not going to finish that curse.
Oh, we might. Give me a second. Unless you can't.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't looked at my cards yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can.
Okay.
Goes away. And I get to draw a card. And I get a card of my choice.
I will get rid of these 3 fires to get a 3 fire. And I will. And my turn there.
Catskills is 1000% correct. Also, I talked about it a little bit on Monday how like my mom and I are really close, how like she's my best friend. My mom and I are like a super team when it comes to craft stuff. She typically will come up with the idea and I'm able to put it into fruition. So I kind of come from like a crafty.
One player of your choice
Family.
gains any one spell in the library.
Do you want a spell? I tend to like my spells.
Or like add it or replace.
Replace.
I don't want to replace anything.
I mean, I'll take this one.
Yeah.
Discard.
Sure.
Because I don't really like combustion.
Illithid. Okay, so each player adds 1 madness to their hand.
To their hand?
To their hand.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm okay, but...
And then we move down, so...
Yeah.
Water! Fire!
Basically.
Air.
What do these do? Each player discards 1 value 2 card of their choice. Each player discards all cards from their support. Each player places the 2 top cards of their deck in their discard pile. Each player discards 1 earth card. Each player discards 1 water card. What does the stuff appear? Each player may discard 1 value 1 card. A player who does receives 1 value 3 of the same on the top of their deck. Otherwise, you have to discard all your water cards from your hand in the support pool. Which, I mean, actually isn't that big of a deal because it's not... Water isn't even on the last monster. So...
And...
It's my turn? You just went, didn't you?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, because you let me do the...
Sure.
Alright, I cannot do the first 2, but I can do the last 3.
I can't do the first 2 either.
Right. So I'm just going to take care of the ones that I can. And we will... Figure it out from there. Alright, so I'm going to discard this to discard that. Which gives me this. And I'm gonna take... No, I don't know. A green? I know, I didn't like how that ended. I'm going to discard these to get rid of the water one. Which again lets me take this and draw a card.
You let me take a turn. No, never mind.
Yes. I can.
Okay, yeah.
You want to take it now?
Yeah.
Are you going to finish that card?
Which one?
This one?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to spin this to this into my support. And then draw a card. Yeah.
Did you get what you needed?
I can now finish one of those things.
Cool. I'm going to do this, which lets me get rid of that.
Do you have to do curses one at a time, or can you do 2 at once?
I like to do them one at a time so I don't get confused.
I just mean, I have a number 2 of all the elements.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I believe it has to be one card. Like, you have to do, like, one card per thing. And then I'm gonna get rid of this.
Oh, my dice vault is holding my dice very well, though it doesn't get a lot of use because there isn't a whole lot of dice rolling happening
Not
these
right now.
days.
Alright. That's it. I'm gonna double check your thing, but I'm pretty sure that I am correct on that.
Well, starting my turn, I'm going to discard this green to get rid of this.
There are so many things that we have to do before you start. Because this goes here.
Each player discards a volume 2 of card of their choice. Well, that's not good. From my hand?
Yes. Come to New England. I'll DM for you. I think as soon as October's over, we're gonna be able to play more. Right now, it's been a lot of. Steven and I have shows. We have a friend who is a radio DJ, and her October is super busy, which means her weekends are basically packed, and we can't play during the week, obviously. So once October's over, we should be able to get into D&D again, which none of us can remember what we landed on last time. We're running out of.
Yeah, I see that.
I have such pretty dice. I actually need to roll. I have to roll a new character.
For what?
For the show.
Uh-oh.
I have to roll Regina.
Not a real character.
She is a real character. I might do that tonight.
But if you're... I don't know.
I think all my D&D stuff's up here.
Would you just know what her things are?
No, I actually have to, like, roll them.
Why?
Because we're doing, like, actual D&D. It's just we're creating a character based on our character within the show.
That is all my cards, and therefore all I can do.
Because, like, if those of you who haven't seen Rock of Ages, I've decided that Regina, she is the protester, she is going to be a paladin. Because that's what makes sense. And she is chaotic good. Like, hardcore. I say this because toward the end of the show, she tries to set herself on fire for her cause. So.
Okay, Megan.
No, because Steven's conflict is the same as my conflict. My character doesn't have quite as much. To do within the show, so I was able to get away with missing an extra day of rehearsal. Okay, you already moved us?
Yes.
Okay. I still can't do this. So.
I can.
Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna, do some other thing. I'm gonna get rid of this 3. Oh, no, I don't need 3 air to get
I
rid
have no
of.
problem with you blaming Steven for whatever, so...
I'm sorry! And that's
Speaking of rolling characters...
That's all I'm gonna do.
I make characters all the time. The other day, I made a fantasy ghost rider. He's a centaur warlock, which just makes sense. But I like to
Wow.
make those characters in D&D Beyond, and I just like to do the point buy system. I think it's easier and it's more conducive to creating a character.
The character Regina, iDragon, she's actually she's protesting the destruction of the Sunset Strip. So. the theme of the show basically is that these two German guys come in and want to destroy the Sunset Strip back in the 1980s, and most of the show takes place in the bar that is in direct demolition of the destruction. So
Okay.
which is why we went with Paladin instead of, because I went Druid or Ranger on it originally because Protester, but then thought about it a little more and then was because she's not protesting for nature, I decided that Paladin would be the best thing because she's willing to do everything for her cause, set herself on fire, which is why she is chaotic good. Alright. You went?
Yes.
Okay. Are we on 4 or 5?
No. 5.
Cool! Alright, so I'm gonna do this. And that's it.
Okay.
I have a pretty good start for the next round.
Each player may discard one value 1 card. A player who does receives one value 3 card from the same element on top of their biz.
Can discard a value 1 card and get a value 3 card?
Yeah. I'm gonna discard this value 1 air. Get loose.
I'm actually going to do the same thing.
Oh,
Cool.
That was dumb.
Would you like to?
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna no, because I need the air.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
air
do it.
is important.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, so we're on our last monster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We've done very well. This is the best we have ever done.
It's because Steven's not here telling us what to do.
No, it's because we didn't play on 2. We played on 1. We usually play on 2.
I'm gonna continue to think what I'm thinking. Ew.
Oh.
Razor squid, a kraken.
Yeah. Scary. Keep thinking that's an eye and it's not. Alright, each player places all madness from their discard pile and support on top of their deck. I don't think I have any. I think I've
madness.
gotten rid of all of mine.
And my discard deck is 1 card, so yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen.
Unless I've been healing myself wrong, in which case it's very... I've just messed up.
Lackey, thank you for the follow.
Oh, it was supposed to still ding dong.
It didn't ding dong.
It did not ding dong.
Also, Tour O.
T Dr. O.
Oh.
Also, oh my gosh, we missed so many.
Why is our ding dong not happening? That's it.
Lackey, Tour O, and Shadow Marcus.
I can look here. Shadow Marcus. Thank you all so much for the follows.
Thank
Holy
you.
moly. Welcome to the neighborhood. Derek just always a ding dong.
Ah ha 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 ha. Okay.
Okay, no, I was doing it right, so we're fine. Oh, that's a lot. We're actually good there. This is the first time we've also been really cool on madness too. Okay. Shuffle all destroyed element and madness cards, starting with the active player. Deal them in clockwise order to the discard pile of each player.
Jesus, no, we're not doing that.
That's just... You shuffle all destroyed unlit madness cards. You've destroyed all of your madness cards.
Yeah.
That would be so many madness. No. No.
Huh. So, because the monster made us discard a card from our hand last turn, I'm starting with only 5.
I am too.
Great.
So, but that's okay. That's all right. Is it my turn or your turn?
No, it's my turn to go first.
Is it? I thought you just went.
You just went.
You're right. Do you have something that lets me go?
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So there's that. Which gets rid of this. Thank goodness, because I didn't want to have to do that. That. And allows me to... that.
Going to place 1 card from my hand in support. Sorry. And then draw a card.
Okay. Well, that means we're at 622 followers, which means we're only 28 away from our goal of 650. Woo! Join us! I mean, DK, you right. Listen, I'm so close to my 100th win, and I've either played games that I'm really bad at this month, and we've played a lot of cooperative games, so I haven't been even being able to, like, get to my 100th win.
Doesn't really help me to do that. Still.
Ooh, the song is called The Temptress.
I will. In my turn.
So this is gonna go here. I'm not worried about this. Are you worried about this? Destroying 4 from the Magnus stack? We've got a lot there. I don't think we're gonna run out.
No.
I mean, yes, you're right. I enjoy playing all games, regardless if I win or not.
Gee, that is not true.
It is true.
No, it's not. If you can't play a game and there's no winning involved, what's the point?
I just like to play.
I don't. Some games are fun to play regardless of whether you win. I don't...
I focus much too heavily on the winning and not the gameplay itself.
Yeah, but okay, so here's what I don't like about co-op games. Is that I don't like being told what to do with my turn.
Usually we're not telling you. We're giving you a suggestion of what we think you should do.
But the thing is, about that, is that if you suggest me to do it and I don't do it, everyone gets upset.
We only get upset if you do something that is very much not helpful toward the cause.
Toward the group cause.
Yes.
But my personal cause...
winning the game.
I just don't like cooperative games because of this argument. I don't get it, I don't like it.
Okay. So, if you don't mind, I would like to use your thing that's in support.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Whatever.
Okay. I'm going to use that so I can get rid of this. Which gives me this. And gives me this. And that's all that I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. Do you have anything that you can do? Like, could you complete that, this one?
I can actually use all my cards and then I won't have a turn, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Then...
but, however, I would like to do something.
Okay, there's a 3. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to use this to put this into support. This into support. And
Oh man,
Jesus Christ.
that sounds so fun though.
What?
G played Pandemic where the game board was in a separate room and each player had to go in by themselves and make a decision.
That sounds entertaining, and I would like to do that for other games. I personally just don't find Pandemic endearing.
Okay. Did you take your turn?
Yeah, and it was a waste.
Alright, I am finished. This moves on. Destroy 4 madness from the madness stack. 4. That's the way that I feel, SoCal. Winning is great, but it's secondary. Winning is most important to me when I can beat Steven. Because out of all of us, when we're off stream, he has the highest win percentage of everybody. Of like all of our friends. So then it's like super sweet when that happens. But like in general, I just enjoy games. So. Ha! That's fun too!
Okay, I'm going to spend this to get this, and then do it.
Okay.
And then do this to get rid of this. And
Party Foul Games!
get this. What?
Welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you so much for that follow.
And then
I just happen to
do
be looking
this
at my
to do this.
thing came through.
I can't
I'm
grab
looking at other things at the moment.
a 2 card.
That's not what I wanted.
So
Oh, tonight does not have an end time for Steven. So I don't know.
that's the end of my turn. We'll get one
I mean,
more
I thought
turn.
Holy Grail sounded pretty good, so personally.
Okay, Megan,
Yes.
I can finish the last curse.
I can't let you do it. Did you already move this?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna discard this card. You draw a card. That didn't help me at all. But if you can do it, then I'm not gonna worry about it. So that's the end of my turn. Wait. I'm gonna do the power of the Inferno. Boom. I'm gonna discard this card, and then I'm gonna draw this card. That still didn't help me. Cool. Alright, well, go ahead. It's your turn now. Woo!
We won.
Is all madness from their discard pile. Each player places 1 madness on top of their deck when this monster arrives. Oops.
Oops.
That's fine.
I could have destroyed it anyway.
Woo! Yay!
That is Big Book of Madness.
Usually it's much harder than that. We were like...
I don't know. But, I mean...
Ooh, Agricola.
Agricola.
Agricola. I always think it's Agricola. What does it spell like?
Agricola sounds like a vegetable-based soda.
Hi, Party Foul! How are you this evening?
Party Foul.
I do want to see.
Like a chicken.
I do want to play that.
But that was Big Book of Madness from Iello Games. We finished it and we won. Yay! There you go.
Okay, so this game is a little too long
To play again.
to play again.
I concur.
So let's play a small game instead. Ooh, that sounds good. What about Rumble in the House? I haven't played that in a while.
Play Rumble in the House with
I
two
think you
people.
can play Rumble in the House with 2 people. Ramen sounds so good.
We have some downstairs.
I think I ate the rest of it. Oh. Pretty sure I ate the rest of it. And I want like actual ramen.
Well, we don't have any ramen places.
Well, we do. It's just in the valley, and it's really far to drive for a ramen place.
We are going to quickly clean this up.
Quickly.
And then play Rumble in the House.
If we can, play with 2 players.
I'm
I think
sure
that we can.
that you can.
Pretty sure you can.
Rumble in the House is another game from Iello.
But we will talk about that once we get it out.
But
this,
here.
This game isn't hard to... This game isn't hard to set up, so I'm not really worried about super sorting all this stuff. To put it away.
Ooh. Cleanup's actually pretty easy on this game. The only reason why it's kind of time consuming is that I'm a person who likes to separate everything before I put it in the box, so I don't have to do it the next time. Because that makes the most sense to me.
One thing put away.
Those are ones.
I just dropped all of that shit.
Yes, you did. Teach me your ways, G.
This is fun.
Super fun. This one is one of those, like, I like to make sure I have... Wait. What have I done? Got distracted. That's what I've done. I like to have all, like, the ones in one place because you only use the 1 cards for part of it. And then everything else, like the 2s and 3 cards, separated into their elements and then put together. Because this box has a pretty nice insert. Hang on. Insert. There's a place for everything and everything in its place. So, that's always really nice. Press the wrong button. Press the wrong button. Oh, will you hand me those madness cards that you have in there?
There it is. Put away. Rumble in the House.
Do you want me to get it?
No, I'll get it.
I even remember to put the rules in here. Woohoo! It's behind Sushi Go. Derek Neon bagged Labyrinthos,
Ooh.
and they're gonna take all of their money.
What? Oh, did you go for the
Did you go for the Minotaur
dice
head?
box?
Thank you for stopping by, Red Dragon. Good night. Have a good evening.
If you are new, on Mondays we do a Derek's Kickstarter Corner where I talk about all the Kickstarters that are currently being Kickstarted that I enjoy, and Labyrinthos is one of those. It's a sort of tile-based maze where you're sort of discovering the layer of the Minotaur.
Okay, we can't play this.
Why? 3 to 6. What balls?
Boo!
Let's just end the stream.
No.
Um,
One more game. What did you play our game?
But Labyrinthos, everybody has a special character that has special abilities, and on each of your turns you get to roll a dice to see what you're going to do. The board is tile-based, so the maze can change. You can twist the tiles and stuff, and at the end of each round, players take turns controlling the Minotaur, so you have to roll the Minotaur dice, and the Minotaur takes an action, and you can try and make him attack your opponents, or try and block them in, or like change the maze. It just looks like a really cool game. Plus, it's being released by Dogmite Games, and they make like gaming supplies. So one of the tiers lets you get the game, a playmat for the game, and a roll box for the dice that's in the shape of a Minotaur head. So apparently that's where all of Neon Froggy's money is going. But it's super cool. If you want to take a look at it, there's a Derek's Kickstarter Corner channel in our Discord that has all the links to everything that I talk about, so you can go find it there and check it out for yourself. There haven't been the the stuff that I normally talk about on Kickstarter has slowed down a little bit. There hasn't been a whole lot of new stuff come out. But what?
Exploding Kittens or Welcome to the Dungeon?
Not Exploding Kittens.
So Welcome to the Dungeon. Keep talking.
I don't know what else to talk about.
Okay. It's another yellow game. Alright. If you are new, hello, welcome. We are Board Game House. We play board games on the internet for you. We play Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we play all kinds of board games like Big Book of Madness, and Catan, and Welcome to the Dungeon, and etc., etc., etc. Tonight, well, this month is Spook Month, so all month long we are going to be playing spooky games, as you can see by our spooky set. We'll be playing spooky games. You can find us on our socials, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook, where we post what we're playing that day and some of our plans and stuff for the week and things. You can also find us on YouTube at youtube.com/boardgamehouse, where you can find all of our how to plays and our VODs. If you are not following yet and you are new, consider hitting that follow button. All it does is let you know when we go live, and you have to make it do that. So really, we just sit in your live thing on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays going, hey.
Speaking of which, I did realize why some people would unfollow. If we're not a channel that they normally watch, that feed can get real congested, and I have considered recently going through and getting rid of some of the channels that I don't watch. So I can't yell at people anymore.
Sometimes, wait, hang on, hide it, I say, wait a minute. Okay,
So, welcome to the dungeon.
wait, hang on, there are questions in the chat. Okay, one, can I ask who Millie is?
I'm going to imagine one of the naked children that was running around.
And are you talking about these lights? Or the lights that are shining down on us?
They can't see the lights that are shining down on
I'm
us.
going to assume these lights.
These bird cages.
And these came from Michael's last year.
50% off.
All of the Halloween stuff at Michael's right now is 50% off. So
They
if you
have
want
birds
Halloween
in them.
decorations, go and check it out now.
They have birds in them.
Because our Michael's is almost empty of Halloween stuff and has replaced it with bullshit Christmas decorations. Now to this game. It is called Welcome to the Dungeon. Basically, we're gonna take turns choosing. Do you want to flip it over to the main? We're gonna take turns choosing. Do you want to zoom it in a little bit?
Oh my gosh, you're so demanding.
Also, did this get knocked?
No, leave it.
Basically, you're going to, each of us, we're going to take turns choosing a warrior to take into the dungeon. And then each of these guys has special items that come with them that will let them each do certain things to the different monsters that are in the dungeon. There are Skelly Boy Knights. There are 2 Skelly Boy Knights in this pile, and they are susceptible to torches and goblets. There are weird liches. There are 1 lich in the deck.
There are 1 lich.
There is 1 lich in the deck, and it's susceptible to cloaks and goblets. There are 2 trolls that are susceptible to torches. There's the 2 trolls. There are 2 goblins, also torches. There are 2 forest golems that are susceptible to hammers. There are 2 vampires susceptible to goblets. There's 1 dragon who's terrible, susceptible to spears and cloaks. There's the other goblin, there's the other golem, and there is a hell demon susceptible to cloaks and magic or ghostly things or something. But anyway, every round this deck gets shuffled, and then you, as a warrior, get to go into the dungeon and use specific abilities and stuff to try and get all the way through. How many monsters?
That's all of the monsters.
You have to go through the whole deck?
Well, you don't have to. You go until everybody passes.
Sure.
So basically in this, I can say I'm going to pass, and you have to go take your warrior in, depending on what is in there. Ooh. Alright, so will someone please put, well, will a mod put, ! Steven Picks into the chat? I'm gonna move these over
Why?
so everybody can see what options we have, and then we'll move it down.
So what do we get in our hand to start with? This is a very simple game, and you're gonna pick it up super fast once you get it. I enjoy this game. I think it's nice.
You do not get anything in your hand. So what you're gonna do is you're going to draw a card. You're going to decide whether you want to put it into the dungeon, or if you want to get rid of the card, in which case you'll have to get rid of one of the items.
Got it. Sure.
In the heroes.
Why don't you go ahead and choose?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to choose. Let's start with the rogue. Oh, well. I mean, obviously. Steven, you were too late.
So, the rogue has mithril armor, a buckler, which is basically just a very small shield that sits on your forearm, They have an invisibility cloak, obviously. There's a ring of power. There's a healing potion, and then there's a Vorpal dagger.
Yes. So, this, you'll have, in every deck, there are going to be like 2 pieces of things that add to your HP, which, in this case, the Mithril Armor adds 5, the Buckler adds 3, so right now, they are sitting at 11 HP.
Right.
The Invisibility Cloak allows you to defeat monsters of the strength of 6 or more. They also have the cloak listed on their thing. The Ring of Power allows you to defeat monsters with a strength of 2 or less, and their total strength, and then you're going to add their total strength to your HP.
Once you defeat them.
The Healing Potion, when you die, you come back to life with your adventurer's HP. Which would be just this HP, the 3. And then the Vorpal Dagger defeats 1 monster that you choose before entering the dungeon.
Yeah. So you would just say, I'm gonna defeat the dragon, and then if you come across a dragon, it just gets discarded.
So I'm actually going to choose... Oh, wait, no, that is decided right before you enter. Not now. Alright, so... Now, I'm going to draw a card and then decide whether or not I want to put it into the dungeon, or if I want to get rid of an item to get rid of that monster. And I'm going to put that into the dungeon.
Sure. So if I passed right now, you would just have to go defeat it.
I would have to go defeat it.
But it would be defeated.
It would be defeated, yes.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm putting my card into the dungeon. It's been a while since we played this game. That's why we don't know the rules off the top of our head. So apologies, but it'll get played right. You all don't come here to see games get played right the first time.
No. You decide from the very beginning. That might be a, like a variant or a house rule. Yeah, it's a variant.
Yeah.
During the first turn of the bidding phase, you must add the card you draw to the dungeon.
Yeah, that's a variant.
No worries. It just means that you probably play with the variant. Honestly, that probably makes it a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Hey! Lugsy Games? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Lugs.
Lugs?
Like Uggs with an L.
Okay. Like, more like lugs, like lugging.
That makes more sense.
Like Uggs. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. How are you this evening? I was thinking.
Okay.
Good.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm actually not going to put this in there.
Oh, wait. We're not playing that anymore.
And I'm going to get rid of the healing potion.
Getting rid of the healing potion. Okay. Putting that in. Into the dungeon it goes.
Okay.
I can't get comfortable. The bigger question is the theater stud on his way home? Or is he just on a break at rehearsal? I have so many questions. Oh, you're taking out another one?
Yep.
Interesting.
Pass.
I'm going to make...
You can choose a monster to defeat with the Vorpal Dagger right now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Just, yes. This one.
The golems.
The fiber.
Yes.
See a golem?
Yes.
Alright, so let's see what is in this dungeon.
Her health is at 3, 6, 11.
Hi, Chalice. No, not really. Mostly because I watch his animals a lot if he's gone. And, I mean, his house is basically my second home. So, it's kind of like when you walk into, like, if you've ever had a friend that you were able to, like, walk into their home and just be like, hey, that's funny that you think he actually generally has food in here.
He doesn't keep anything.
Yeah, so.
Okay, 11.
11.
Eight.
Thank you.
Troll. Got her. Golem is dead because of the dagger. 6. 5. She made it through.
I made it! So I get a victory! You thought you had me.
Well, I knew there was a golem in there, and I didn't think you would choose the golem as the Vorpal Dagger thing.
I was gonna choose the golem as the Vorpal Dagger at the very beginning of this game.
So there it is. Megan went in and successfully came. Is it when you get 3 of these you win?
I can't remember if it's 2 or 3.
It was okay. It may have been. It was close, because if she would have chose anything except the golem, she would have been dead.
You earn a second success, or everybody else has been eliminated. Because on the other, there's on the other side of this, if you die in the dungeon, this gets flipped over.
Ah.
So. Ta-da! Alright.
Okay. The deck has been reshuffled. It is my turn to choose, and I'm going to choose...
I like it.
A Demage.
Synonymous with winning.
A Demage. The Mage has a Bracelet of Protection, a Wall of Fire, a Demonic Pact, Polymorph, Omnipotence, and Holy Grail.
Hey.
The Demonic Pact allows you to defeat the demon and the next monster. The Polymorph lets you defeat one monster you draw, replacing it with the next monster from the deck once per dungeon. Omnipotence allows you, if all the monsters in the dungeon are different, you win the round, just immediately. And then Holy Grail, defeat monsters with even-numbered strength. You went first last time.
I did.
So I will draw the first card.
Shuffle theirs. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
So his base health right now, without getting rid of anything, is 511. Same as 11.
I think all of them are except for maybe the barbarian.
Okay.
Make your choice.
Yes. Okay. He's going in.
Going in. Do you get rid of the oh wait, I'm not gonna.
There you go.
Ooh. Stephen Chu, I choose you. I might have peed myself if he would have walked in when you said that, because that would have been hilarious.
I'm gonna put it in there.
Where'd this come from?
I found it on the floor. It's your turn. Please go. What? I'm gonna get rid of the demon pact.
Oh.
Ooh. The Holy Grail.
Bum, bum, bum.
Pass.
Aw.
Because I know what I put in there.
Great.
Strength of 11. She has polymorph and omnipotence left.
Okay. Cool.
She might win right now. Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm down to 2.
Correct. And now you're dead.
And now I am dead. But oh, so close.
I'm not 100% sure why you didn't use polymorph on the dragon,
Cause I forgot it was a thing.
but you just died in the dungeon. What?
Nothing. It's fine.
I got rid of the demonic pact on a goblin.
Oh, look at you. I got rid of this on haha vampire. I forgot this was a thing.
You looked right at it.
I also should have shuffled. Okay. Well, poop. I can either win or I'm gonna lose. There's no in between.
But you do get to choose the next character.
Let's go with... Yeah. Well, if I would have shuffled, I might have gotten rid of... Been able to get rid of the, one of the 3.
One of the trolls?
Yeah.
But even if you got rid of it...
But if I got rid of it, that would have been
Nope.
omnipotence.
No, because it was in the deck. Even if you would have gotten rid of it.
I'm gonna go with the barbarian.
Barb.
We have a leather shield, chainmail, warhammer, torch, vorpal axe, and a healing potion. So, the warhammer defeats golems, the torch defeats monsters with a strength of 3 or less, and the vorpal axe defeats 1 monster after I draw it, once per dungeon. And then the healing potion lets you come back with your life.
Putting it in. Tit, tit. Tit, tit. Tit, tit. Tit, tit.
I'm gonna start doing it looking right at you.
Sure. 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 Actually.
Is that one you?
Defeat monsters with strength of 3 or less. It's gonna be short with 2 players.
Pass.
Sure. Ready?
Pretty sure you're gonna win this, but it's fine.
Okay.
I was afraid that if I like took something out that like was necessary, you were just gonna pass, and then I would be stuck going through it.
So I get rid of golems.
You get rid of golems, and then you have the vorpal axe, and then you have the healing potion.
Yeah.
I shouldn't tell you these things. I shouldn't remind you these things. You didn't
I
remind
know
me of those
that they're
other
there.
things. Mm-hmm.
Vampire.
So 7.
7. Dragon is gonna get
Vorpaled.
vorped.
So still 7.
1, 6.
6. 6.
So that's
0.
0. But
So-
I come back with 4 health.
Yep. You have 4 health.
Indeed.
1 health.
1 health and 4 cards left.
Yep.
Let's hope they're all 4 golems.
That's not happening.
Nope. That's it.
You still have 4 health. Oh no, you had 1 health. Yep, that's it.
Oof. Oof.
I knew what I was about.
I knew what I was about. Wow.
Na 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 na. Doing up there. What are you doing up there? All right. Pick your
I'm gonna go in with
your hero.
the... Well, we haven't used the warrior yet, so why not? Warrior with plate armor, with a holy grail, which allows him to defeat monsters with even-numbered strength, with a dragon spear, which lets you defeat the dragon, obviously, with a vorpal sword, which lets you defeat 1 monster that you choose before entering the dungeon, a knightly shield, and a torch, which lets you defeat monsters strength of 3 or less.
The warrior is powerful. Because these 2 right here, if you have both of these when you go in, you are already defeating 5 out of 9 monsters.
Mm-hmm.
This one is, 6 out of 9 monsters. So then if you are
7.
smart, you put this as your 7, and all you have to worry about then are the 2 golems.
Mm-hmm. It's my turn to go first. Does this get shuffled?
Yes.
There he is. Ooh.
The torch. It is gone.
Ooh. Ooh.
It sounds like Stephen might be here. Try and scare us. Ha! I heard you. Ha! Ha ha! What did you say?
What's up, nerds?
Oh. I had Skelly Boy sitting here, but he kept falling off.
Ugh.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Charles.
Hmm.
You gonna?
I'm putting it in the dungeon.
Oh. guess he's a pro.
I always come back.
So pro.
What does that make me a pro?
DK Aspie was saying that there's a little known fact that pro players can say, I'm putting it in the dungeon without giggling. I'm not a pro. But I don't know if it's because of what is being said or because of the thing around it. So, that was rehearsal.
Good.
Good. I'm gonna pass.
Sure. For the Vorpal Sword, it's going to be golems. So here we go.
Shuffle.
11. Nothing. 4.
Mhm.
2.
Mhm.
Nothing. Dead.
Again, I know what I'm about.
Yeah, that's it. You win.
I won!
Megan wins!
We won Big Book of Madness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Both times or just...
Well, we only got through it once.
Gotcha.
We also did the first one because we hadn't played it in a while, so I figured that would be the best one to start with. But we did really well.
Nice.
I think the art in this game is great.
Yes, the art in this game is great. Look at this
Scary vampire.
scary vampire lady.
Yes, she does this time.
Yes, this one I won.
She won last time and got her
Yeah, I
makeup
got
one.
my makeup one. So. Ugh. One more.
I highly recommend
One
picking this game up.
more.
I think it's great.
This is also from our friends at Iello, who also made Big Book of Madness.
It is. That's one of the reasons why I offered it as an option. So.
Well, that's it for this evening.
I guess Derek's done.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see you guys.
We got some new followers.
Nice.
We
Hello,
got-
new people.
3, 4 new followers, I think.
Oh, I see more than that.
5, maybe.
Nope, 4.
Shadow Marcus,
Oh, 5.
Choro, Elaki, Party File Games, Let's Games.
That's 5.
Hmm.
5 new
I
followers.
guess I missed one.
So, thank you, new followers, for those follows. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Steven. I'm the third part that was
This
missing.
is the third person who's been here, whose nameplate, who Skelly Boy was sitting at for a while until I kept knocking him off the chair.
There. That's me.
But if you are new and you are, have just joined us, we are Board Game House. We play board games on the internet for you. We play Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we play all sorts of board games. Tonight we played The Big Book of Madness, and we played Welcome to the Dungeon, both by Iello Games.
We got fun and games.
You can find us on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Those are the places that we will tell you what we're playing that week. You can also find us on YouTube at youtube.com/boardgamehouse. There you can find all of our how to plays and our VODs of our streams.
Yes.
Have fun with that.
Yes.
Subscribe there if you so choose. Please. Also, come join us in the Discord. It's active. It's fun. There are a lot of cute animal pictures and a lot of really talented people in our community. Come look at the fun stuff. Oh, Fuzzy. I'm hurt.
Well,
I'm hurt.
none that I can set up quick enough to actually do it for this stream. But who knows? Maybe one day. We'll see what happens.
I'm hurt.
But we'll all be here Friday for whatever amazing game we're playing Friday.
Whatever it's gonna be. We don't know yet.
I have ideas.
Plans?
No, just ideas, not plans. We can make plans, but I just have ideas.
I hate you.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna raid someone.
Who are we rating?
Our friends Board and Drunk are playing a game called
Hey.
The Bloody Inn, and it looks like they're doing some sort of giveaway. So let's go
That's always fun.
show them some love.
You can stay too. Bye, Derek.
Let's go show them some love, and see what they're doing. One of our new active members is actually Noah, who's playing with
Are
them.
they playing there? Is he playing tonight?
Yeah.
Yay!
So everyone go in there and just say,
Love bombs. Drop your love bombs if you're subbing.
yeah,
Let 'em know.
just go in there and just say, we're only here for Noah. Okay? Just say we're only here for Noah. Just repeat that over and over to them.
But yes, please stick around for the raid. As always, we're gonna go to our
Outro screen.
outro screen and then kick it on over to the raid-ees.
Yep.
Which
Raid recipient.
raid recipient? Bored and drunk.
Yes. So we love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. We will see you on Friday. Until then, bye.
What happened to peace?
Bye!